This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we talk about the future of a well-known golf course in the area as it's now under new ownership. Hello friends, and thank you for watching. I'm Ken Karen. Oh, what a show we have, so let's get right to our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A popular landmark in our area has been sold. Lisa Sugart has the latest.
A popular venue in our area now has a new owner and a new name, effective today. I'm pleased to be joined by John Shima, who is the Executive Director of Sand Springs, which acquired Edgewood in the Pines. It is now Edgewood by Sand Springs. First of all, John, congratulations. This is wonderful news for the area.
Thank you very much. We've been looking to expand, and we had the opportunity. Edgewood's been here for over 35 years with a great name. We thought, how can we go wrong by coming down here?
Now, there are only good things happening. You are going to remain open, but renovations will be taking place. I mean, they're already underway.
Right. We are continuing to remain open. Golf course is open. Tournaments are going as planned. Weddings, banquets are going as planned. But we did start renovations right after we closed at 8 a.m. We started on our cart paths out front here, ripping them up, doing some drainage and irrigation work. And we are involved with the wedding facility right now, adding more rooms, just giving the whole facility a brand new facelift.
So we are standing here in the catering facility. So tell us, what can we expect to see when you're completed with your plans?
Well, you can look at Sand Springs and see what we've done over the past couple of years. It's not going to look like Sand Springs. It's going to be a totally different venue. We are going to be taking everything out from the bar to walls, adding rooms, carpet, fixtures, just making this a brand new facility in the valley.
And as far as jobs, you told me this is good news for those looking for a job.
It is. We're going to keep our current employees, but we are going to grow the facility. We're going to be doing a lot more weddings and banquets and golf tournaments. So we're looking right now, actively looking for wedding coordinators, cooks, banquet staff, golf course maintenance. So we will continue to hire throughout the process of this.
How important was it for Sand Springs to acquire this? Obviously, this is well known in the community, as is Sand Springs. So this continues the tradition, a long tradition in our area since 1978 here.
Right. It was important because we have been fortunate enough at Sand Springs to do so well with weddings, banquets, and golf, and we needed to grow. We needed to have our overflow go somewhere. And with Edgewood having the great name it has over the past 35 years, and the synergy of it being so close to us, we thought it would be fantastic to be able to push our overflow right down here and keep the business in the valley.
So this is great. It's close by, and you're going to be in charge of both facilities.
Correct. I will continue to run Sand Springs, and I will be running Edgewood by Sand Springs. I will have a management staff under us to manage the basic staff and to continue to book and grow, but I will overlook both facilities, yes.
When do you see all of the renovations being completed?
We have a 3-year plan right now. We started immediately, like I said. So we're looking at 3 years to be complete with the golf course end of it. But throughout this year, there's going to be major, significant improvements for the wedding and banquet facility.
All right. And if anyone is interested in this venue or Sand Springs, where do they call?
They can call Sand Springs, or they can call Edgewood in the Pines. We have staff on right now to take your phone calls. So if you're looking for anything, give us a call.
All right, you heard the news. Today, officially, Sand Springs is the owner of Edgewood. It is Edgewood by Sand Springs.
Thank you, Lisa. Moving on this Tuesday. First, it was Congressman Tom Marino. Now Congressman Lou Barletta has endorsed Donald Trump for president. Barletta issued a statement which read in part, quote, "When I was mayor of Hazleton, I introduced the first law of its kind cracking down on illegal immigration. Since coming to Congress, I have continued to lead the fight to secure our border and enforce our immigration laws." Donald Trump was criticized the same way I was criticized when he addressed this important issue. I hope that together we can tackle this critical national security challenge and stand up for working Americans, unquote. A former Hazleton man who allegedly scammed home buyers is in Luzerne County Prison. 45-year-old Ignacio Beato was extradited from Florida. He was wanted on theft charges in connection with an alleged real estate scam. District Judge Joseph Zola set bail at $1 million. One of 4 winning lottery tickets in Pennsylvania's lottery's St. Patrick's Day Millionaire Raffle was sold in Tresco. The winning ticket was purchased at Tresco Superfood. No word yet on the winner's identity. The store owner receives $5,000 for selling the ticket. This Sunday marks the 5th annual Community Easter Dinner in Hazleton. Once again, here's a very busy Lisa Sugart.
This Sunday, the community will once again come together to provide a free community Easter dinner. It is being known as the Ed Scarp Memorial Dinner, and it is being held at Catholic Social Services in Hazleton. I'm pleased to be joined by 3 of the organizers of this wonderful event. To my left is Harry Werkheiser, who is the owner of Bonanza Steakhouse in West Hazleton. Also here with Tony Colombo and his daughter Alicia, who are event organizers as well, passing the torch along, as you would say. Tony, I guess I'll start with you. You made this thing happen a few years ago, got together, one of the original planners of this. So how did it all come about?
It all came about, Lisa. We talked, Father Pat and I got to talking that they do something for Thanksgiving, they have Christmas dinner, but they have nothing for the people that on Easter. And unfortunately, there's quite a few people that have nowhere to go. A lot of restaurants are closed. So we talked, and we couldn't have it in the church because it's Holy Week. So we got Neil from Catholic Social Services involved. He graciously accepted it. We got Patrick Kreisel involved, so now we have product, but we need a chef. So that's how we got Harry involved. So we got Harry involved, and Harry's been cooking ever since with the potatoes and the ham and keeping us organized. And as you said earlier, we're going to pass the torch on to Alicia, that she's going to follow in my footsteps, and hopefully this continue that never ends.
Now, this is taking place between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. on Sunday. Harry, a lot of people are needed to make this possible. You run a restaurant on a regular basis. You know what it takes. So why is it important for you to be there, to be the cook, and for other people to come out and help?
It's just a great opportunity to help out people that have no place to go on Easter. I enjoy doing it. When Tony called me up the first year and said we need someone to get down here and do the cooking, I hesitated for a little bit, and I'm like, it's a great cause. I'll be there, and I've been there ever since. But we do need volunteers. We do feed. Last year we fed 800 people, so there is a great need in the area for it, and I'm glad to be part of it.
Now, when you say you need volunteers, Tony, you said there's a lot still needed, and we're getting close to Sunday.
Yes, we're getting close to Sunday. What we do need, we're in need of drivers, delivery people. We usually get there around 7 a.m. Harry and I and the group, we start planning the takeouts that go to the elderly, to the high-rises, to the police, to the fire, to the hospitals, to the nursing homes, such places like that, and anybody that's in need of a dinner. If you're in need of a dinner, you can just call Catholic Social Services at 455-1521, put in a reservation for a dinner, and the dinner will be brought to you courtesy of one of our drivers. If anybody has time that can volunteer, they can give us an hour. That would be greatly appreciated, because they can come and take the fire departments, and they can go home. They don't have to stay the whole day. So we definitely need help, and we need some young people at the end of the day to help clean up, because it's a project, and we need people that have the strength to help, because at the end of the day, we're pretty tired.
Alicia, you got drafted into this because your dad runs it, but you're a good kid. You wanted to help. You're in college at Penn State, but you found the time to do it. Why is it so important for others to do the same?
There's a lot of people out there that are in need, and it's very important to help them, especially at this time of the year. I mean, such a great cause. It's sad to see, but it's a lot of effort, but it's a great deal indeed.
When you're working there and helping out, what are the reactions that you get from the people who come?
I mean, I've seen people cry. That's how thankful they are for just a meal and warmth and just company. People come alone and we sit and just talk with them, and it's great to see.
All right. Well, this is happening this Sunday between 11 and 1. Again, it's happening at Catholic Social Services. If you could volunteer, please give Tony a call, or give the Catholic Social Services a call and let them know. Tony will put you to work. Harry will put you to work. And we want to make sure that everybody has a wonderful Easter dinner. So thank you to all the organizers that make this possible each and every year.
Thanks, Lisa. Last week, FYI was there as the Laurel Mall announced its newest tenant, TJ Maxx. Tonight on a special Sam Lassant show, Sam talks with officials from Lexington Realty International about their plans for the mall. Don't miss this special show tonight at 7:30 p.m. right here on SSPTV. Coming up next on FYI, I have the local forecast and some information from Brandon's Forever Home. And in sports, we talk with state wrestling silver medalist Jimmy Hoffman.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Brandon's Forever Home is looking for volunteers to help clean. The new kitchen is close to completion and ready for cleanup. If anyone can help, the cleanup starts Wednesday until Friday. Those interested can call 570-926-5117. And Brandon's Forever Home will be closed this Saturday for Easter.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
It was a nice day, but a little cool in our area. The temps will be going up, but we could see some rain over the next few days. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Our low will be 42 degrees with a south wind around 11 miles per hour. On the 4-day outlook, it'll take us through Saturday night. On Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a high of 57. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low in the mid-40s. Thursday, 30% chance of showers after 2 p.m., mostly sunny with a high of 63. Thursday night showers are likely mainly after 8 p.m. with a low of 44. Friday, 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high of 50. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 29. On Saturday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 50 degrees. And then on Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low of 33.
We're back here at McCann School of Business and Technology, and Mike is going to talk to us today about, your wonderful staff. We have a lot of experience here. We have a lot of people who care about their students, and that really makes the difference when you're looking at investing money for your education.
Absolutely, you're totally correct, Janine. Here at McCann, we have several McCann graduates that work in all of the different departments here. We have one employee that has over 30 years experience. I myself have over 16 years of experience. And we just totally believe in our students and, the McCann education and what it can do for you to open up those doors and those career paths after you graduate.
We've talked with students, and now we really want to focus on, administration, because as we know, anything that is implemented throughout your programs starts with the top. So what's your motto? What are some of the philosophies that, educators are teaching these students?
Well, those are great questions. Our philosophy is basically to help students get jobs. That's the main reason why they actually inquire about McCann and want to come in here. And they like the fact that all of our programs are hands-on programs and that they lead to job opportunities in the workforce. Mm-hmm.
Now you have different locations. We're here at the Hazleton location. How are you able to help students, say, if they're from Hazleton, but they work in Wilkes-Barre? So I know you have different locations. How does that benefit the student?
We have 7 different campus locations throughout northeastern and central Pennsylvania. And like you said, some students may actually live in the Hazleton area or they work in a different location. So, we try to cater to the student and help them as much as we possibly can. We can arrange different types of scheduling to help accommodate these students' work schedules and where they actually live.
Very good. So again, if anyone wants to get more information on how they could enroll today,
they can actually stop by. We say every day is an open house at McCann, or they can actually call the campus, 570-579-2915, and that is my direct line, and I would be able to help them in answering any questions they may have about the school or the programs.
Very good, Mike. Thanks for all the helpful information. Again, we're here at McCann, here on FYI.
Hey, thank you very much, Janine. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers now. It's the green screen on FYI. Pick 2, 2-1, pick 3, 384, pick 4, 0984, and pick 5, 5-1, 2, 3, 4. Sports is coming up next, and we're talking wrestling. I'll see you in a bit.
Hello again to Falvello Law Talk segment on SSPTV. Today we're going to talk once again about auto insurance. It's not a topic we can really cover with you viewers in 2-minute segments all at once. So today we're going to talk about really basic coverage in the auto world, and that's full tort versus limited tort. We've talked about this many times before, but it's always important to, I think, to review it and make sure you know what you're buying as an auto insurance consumer. Here's the big difference. Full tort, you retain all your rights to make a claim regardless of your injury. Limited tort, you give up a lot of those rights. It becomes very subjective in the determination of how serious your injury is. And what that means is that unless you have a serious injury, as defined by law, you cannot make a claim for your pain and suffering. And that's very difficult to determine. As I said earlier, it's very subjective. But why leave that to chance? For a couple extra premium dollars, you buy the full tort, and for maybe another $30 or $40, $50 a year, if you give that up and buy limited tort, you could be giving up thousands in pain and suffering damages. It's something to consider very seriously. And even though your agent may say, hey, you have full coverage, that full coverage may involve limited tort. So ask about full tort and limited tort, and by all means, if it's something you can afford and something that you want, don't give up your right to seek pain and suffering damages for a few extra premium dollars.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
A few years back, I went to Hershey Park and won a stuffed Hershey Kiss after kicking some butt at the skee-ball machine. Still have that Hershey Kiss displayed on a bookshelf. Hazleton area wrestler Jimmy Hoffman went to Hershey recently, and he won something much more impressive, a silver medal at the state AAA Wrestling Championships. Here's his sweet story. For all he accomplished in the 2015-16 season, a conference championship, his 100th win, Jimmy Hoffman was looking at a downgraded year. At least that's how he describes it after coming up short in his bid for a 3rd District 2 championship at 132 pounds. He finished 4th at regionals and qualified for the AAA state championships. His last chance to upgrade would come in Hershey.
As soon as the brackets came out, I was confident about where I was at. I knew I could beat anyone there. It's a state tournament. Anyone could beat anyone. I mean, as soon as I got those first couple wins, I knew if I just kept wrestling like that, I'd be able to get the championship.
Hoffman picked up a pair of 1-0 decisions to make his way to the state semifinals, where he knocked off Zach Trampe from Council Rock South 5-3. The bout was tied at 3 in the 3rd period before Hoffman got a takedown. It was now on to the championship. After a scoreless first period, Joey Gould from Bethlehem Catholic earned 2 points for a near fall in the 2nd and added an escape in the 3rd for a 3-0 victory and the state title. On the medal stand after the bout, Hoffman thought to himself that he was able to finally get where he wanted to go. A state medal was his. He upgraded his season. After the bout, he told a reporter, "Thank God I'm a junior, because I still have next year."
And if I could just get back to there again, I know I could do things differently now, which get off bottom, which I was doing pretty well at, and just not making dumb mistakes, and even getting better on my feet. If I get better on my feet, get those takedowns, I'll feel more secure.
How close were you this year? Like after it, as you looked at it, were you like, oh man, they could have been this year too? Or were you like, okay, I'm glad I learned my lessons this year?
Knowing that I was that close, I was bumming a little bit. As soon as right after it happened, I was bumming. But I mean, the more you look back on it, the closer I realized I was and how cool it actually was just being there.
As Hoffman kept winning in the state tournament, a buzz was generating back home in the Hazleton area. He says that support helped fuel him. Even after the lights went off at the Giant Center in Hershey, the buzz was still going strong back home. Coming off of the interstate, Hoffman was greeted by a parade of fire trucks to welcome him back.
Honestly, as soon as we got off the exit, I was like, oh, I think we're in exit too early or something. And we got to see it. We got to the DMV, and all I see is fire trucks and ambulances, like, what's going on? And coach started telling us, and I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. Imagine what it would have been like if I actually won states. So, I mean, it was pretty different. I liked it.
It's been a great year, but Hoffman is already hard at work trying to get to his next upgrade.
I definitely remember that finals match. It sticks in my head every day. I think about that match every day, because if I don't, it'll just go away, and I won't have the feel to go for it next year.
We'll hear more from Hoffman tomorrow on FYI as Dave Seaman from the Standard Speaker and I talk about his incredible season. Coming up next, it's the Social Report on FYI. I'll see you soon. Happy Wing Night. It's Wing Night at Bottlenecks. Get $2 off your order of wings or all-you-can-eat wings and boneless wings for only $14.95. Bottlenecks wings are voted best wings in the area year after year.
Hey golfers, have we got the perfect vacation spot for you? Myrtle Beach. Signature Golf Packages builds and reserves the finest and most reasonably priced Myrtle Beach vacations. From scheduling your golf tee times to making your hotel accommodations. Oceanfront to golf course villas. Mark Passon, a Hazleton native, has been doing this for 10 years. Expect excellent customer service, local knowledge of all the courses, and the best golf vacation of a lifetime. Call now to learn all of the specials that Signature Golf Packages can offer you or your group. 866-462-9885 or book now at signaturegolfpackages.com.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the second round of kindergarten registration in the Hazleton Area School District for the 2016-27 school year be held at the Hazleton Area Career Center cafeteria from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. by appointment only. Each school has a designated day for registration. April 11th, Hazel Township, 12th Valley, 18th West Hazleton, 19th Freeland, 20th Heights Terrace, 25th Drums, 26th McAdoo, and 27th Arthur Street. For more information, including the necessary documentation needed, please call 570-459-3111, extension 3000. And one more quick announcement, the Tamaqua Community Arts Center will be holding a pierogi making workshop Saturday, April 9th at 1:30 p.m. The fee is $20 and includes all ingredients needed. The deadline to register is April 2nd. For information, please call the Arts Center 570-668-1192 or check out tamaquaarts.org. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Fern E. Ray, formerly of Hazleton. Funeral is Wednesday at 8 p.m. at the Hazel Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Veronica T. Astorino, formerly of Junedale. Funeral is Thursday at 9:30 a.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Faye W. Petruska of Beaver Meadows. Arrangements will be announced by the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Henry J. Poncheri of Collegeville. Memorial service is Saturday at 1 p.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And James J. Ustin of Hazleton. Arrangements will be announced by the Harmon Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Anella Ross of Drums. Anella, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
And finally, on FYI, the Polish-American Fire Company No. 4 in Shenandoah would like your help identifying people in 3 photos they are using in a book they're putting together for their 100th anniversary. You can see the photos at standardspeaker.com and on our Facebook page. And if you have any information, call 570-788-4498. That's it for FYI on this Tuesday. We'll see you again on Wednesday. Take it easy, everyone.
Perfect vacation spot for you, Myrtle Beach. Signature Golf Packages builds and reserves the finest and most reasonably priced Myrtle Beach vacations. From scheduling your golf tee times to making your hotel accommodations. Oceanfront to golf course villas. Mark Passon, a Hazleton native, has been doing this for 10 years. Expect excellent customer service, local knowledge of all the courses, and the best golf vacation of a lifetime. Call now to learn all of the specials that Signature Golf Packages can offer you or your group. 866-462-9885 or book now at signaturegolfpackages.com.